Foliage is usually the second week of October. That can vary based on the weather. So I always tell people to get online, look at that good old Farmer's Almanac and see how we're looking. It's usually around October 11th. And it could be starting as early as late September. And it can vary based on weather when it ends. If we have cold, rainy, windy, that can knock the leaves off the trees sooner than we like. But October 11th would be peak, so it would follow through to the end of the week. So we'd say around the 18th to the 20th. Yeah, I think it's a great time of year to come to this area. Vermont is renowned for its beautiful foliage and autumn season. The colors are so vibrant. You see every color of red, orange, and yellow, and it's dotted with green pine, and it's breathtaking. I think for a lot of people that are familiar with the area, maybe they've seen it before. I grew up in New England, but I'm still in awe every season. It's still striking. It still leaves this memory for me, and I carry it around since a child. And I think groups visiting that have never been here from other countries or from other parts of the country that do not have this type of foliage, it is the perfect backdrop for groups, for photos and memories. And doing activities in this season it's just crisp and cool, and it just seems like everything's more vibrant. This area here is known for fly fishing. We have organized groups with the Orbis School here, and they'll come and teach just how to cast, and that doesn't take very long, a few hours to a half day to a full day session. We have the Battenkill River, which is at the very end of our golf course, which is directly across the street. You can go in there with a group, and in that season the water's cooler, so the fish are more active, so it's more fun to catch fish. We also have the pond, which is so beautiful. That's in our preserve, the Equinox Preserve, which is directly in the back of me, and you can just walk up there. You have to go on a few trails. Some of them are hard, others are very easy. Flatlander, for example, and it takes you directly to the pond, and you just stand there in front of the pond and you look up at the Equinox Mountain. And again, it is layered with colors, and then the pond reflects it like a mirror. And if you put your feet in the water, it feels like you're just connected to it all, and it's a memorable experience. A lot of groups come in on tours, and they're bigger groups, and of course, this area is very conducive to farmers market and farms, and we get out there and you can pick apples or pumpkins. And we had a group that came back and we had a carving contest. It was a really group building experience, and then we just left them all lit for the whole evening, and it was beautiful, and that was a lot of fun. One time we recently purchased a donut maker, and we made fresh cider donuts that were amazing. That was some hot cider, and it's all your fall favorites, so it was great.